Hello everybody, I'm going to talk about anonymous calls or telephone threats. Anonymous call or telephone threats are usually intended to lower morals or annoying you, right? Or threaten someone. The following action should be taken if it's possible, right? I'm going to explain. The caller must be kept talking whilst you are trying to identify him or her. I'm going to mention 5 points if you have a suspicious call or a threat call, right? Point number 1, the voice. You can assess the voice or the age by the accents. Like when someone is talking, right, threatening you on a mobile phone or telephone, you will observe by the voice whether this is a man or a woman, or is small or young or older or adult. It depends. Then point number 2, you have to assess the mental state of this caller, whether this caller is aggressive, whether he's angry or what. You have to assess that one. Then point number 3, you should try it by ascertaining the caller intention or specific threats. Right? If a caller calls and starts threatening, you have to try to ask him what the problem. At least you try to know what is he calling for, what is the reason. You understand? So then point number 4, you have to write down details immediately to the police at the later stage, the date, the time, and the location the person called from, right? And which line, which service provider the person used. So you have to, when you're asking the person who is threatening you, you have to take details of the person, where are you calling from, your name or the voice, your man, or you have to take details of this one. So at least you can able to provide information to the police, So point number 5, you have to listen for any background noise which is indicating the location. So you have to be sensitive about the person background, right? If there is a lot of cars in the background or aeroplane, it depends. So you have to observe those things and take in record. You don't need to discard the call like, you don't need to discard the call like that. You have to take it into consideration. Then I'm going to talk about children and teenager, right? Children and teenager, the following advice is given for the protection of young members of the household. I'm going to measure like 6 points for children and teenager, their safety, right? Point number 1, where appropriate, accompanying them to